How you doing there, everybody? John here again. I just got back from the North Island for yet another road trip. We were up in Port Hardy just overnight, and we took a little trip down into Coal Harbour. Coal Harbour is 20 minutes outside of Port Hardy. It's a pretty easy drive, paved road and everything, no problems getting there. Coal Harbour is the gateway to Quatsino Sound, which is a legendary fishing waters up here in the North Island. On the way to Port Hardy, my wife was looking out the window and happened to notice a Roosevelt Elk herd just outside of Sayward. They are a fairly regular occurrence in that area, so if you're driving through all of that area, you're going to see warning signs and you're thinking, oh, what the heck is that? There are elk on Vancouver Island. They're not transplant, they're native species. They got here after the first ice age, or so I'm told. They are huge and gorgeous. So we got a little bit of filming on there. I can't wait to show you the rest of this place, but we did go up to Coal Harbour. We were getting reports that there were a few whales in the area, so hopefully we were going to see them, but I'll let the video speak for itself. Talk to you soon. That is the Vancouver Island elk herd. One of them anyway. Look at that, just outside of Sayward. Keep an eye out, you might just see an elk. Hello there, I'm just at the Humac Lake Trail. I thought I'd give you a quick video of what Humac Lake looks like. This is right off the highway. There's a nice little rest stop with a beautiful bathroom. And if you're like me, you definitely need a washroom stop. But look at the reflection on that water. Short little trail. Bit of a climb, but if it's rainy, maybe take the side of the trail just because the boards are a little bit slick. They haven't had a chance to put all of that roofing on there yet, but really nice spot. And if you want to carry on further down the trail, there you go. But look at that view. Alright, check this out. This is the map of everything on the North Island. Here's the rest stop we're looking at here. You can't miss it. It's a beautiful, nice, clean rest stop, well serviced. Well, here we are for lunch in Port McNeill. There's the harbor there. We'll go around. This is right down by the waterfront. That is the ferry dock where you take the boat to go to Sontula and Alert Bay, which are right over there. And we are having lunch here. Alright, well, here is the oyster burger on fresh bread, and that is the smoked brisket sandwich. Unbelievable. Look at that, fresh bread and everything. All right, here we are in rainy Coal Harbour. Coal Harbour is the gateway to Quatsino. Quatsino is right out that way where you see the boat heading. That is one of the best places on the island for fishing, crabbing, all that good stuff. And out here, there are resident whales, as well as, migratory whales in different times of the year. There's lots of crows. They're always here. But it's a really interesting place. It was from the 1800s where they found coal up here, but that coal mine went under. And then there was a great big Air Force base around the 1940s, so there's still bunkers up in the hill. And it was most definitely one of the big whaling stations on the island, or anywhere for that matter. There's actually a museum just down over here in that hangar, and there is the world's largest blue whale jawbone in there. So if you're interested, go take a look at that. Lots of history out there. There's a crow bathing himself in a mud puddle. Go figure. Okay, that's the best you could find. All right. But nowadays, this is just the sport fishing capital because of the Quatsino Sound is right out over there. And if you're a sports fisherman, this is definitely where you want to come. There's lots of B&Bs, and right up over here, there's a new hotel, kind of grocery come lately sort of thing. Sorry, I'm distracted by all these crows bathing themselves. But anyway, that is a look at what you got out here in Coal Harbour. Alright, and here's another view of Coal Harbour, just out a little further up the road. We heard rumor that there were killer whales around, but they don't seem to be out anywhere I can see today. They're probably fully further up in old Quatsino there. Quatsino Sound, like I say. What a cool place, though, huh? All right, just so you know, this is right in Coal Harbour. There's the store, a little hotel. This is pretty new. I don't recognize it. It's called Hoyala's Landing. Hoyala's Landing. Just an FYI. Well, we're back in Campbell River. So what do you think? What do you think of Coal Harbour? What a place, eh? There's only 175 people who live in Coal Harbour full time. While we were about to leave, a guy came up behind us and said, what are you doing here? And we just explained that we were having a look to see if we could spot the whales. We never did, unfortunately, as you probably noticed. But he happens to be the captain for Emerald Sea Adventures. Emerald Sea Adventures is a fishing charter eco-tourist outfit that runs right out of Coal Harbour. He's an ex-Navy guy with 30 years experience in the Navy, so the guy knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's doing. He's a very, very good captain, obviously. I didn't really know the guy at all, but he did say a couple of things. There are resident orcas in Quatsino Sound, which I did not know. So they are regularly cruising around that area, so if you're there for a while, you're probably going to see some orcas. And if you take his tour, you're definitely, I would say it's extremely likely you're going to see them as well. Also, he said that he was speaking with a marine biologist who was in the area last year, who told him that it's entirely likely that there are going to be resident whales in Quatsino Sound. The reason for that, of course, is global warming. Global warming is providing more and more for them to eat, so they don't really have to migrate all that far. Entirely possible. One of the interesting parts too, if you are going to go up to Coal Harbour and you want to go on an eco tour or out fishing, and you contact Emerald Sea Adventures or another guiding company, last year, towards the end of spring, in the late spring, that's when the sea otters have their pups. There was what they call a raft of them, which is they get a hold of the bull kelp and then a bunch of them all kind of cling together in a great big raft. So there was babies and moms, all, he said there was about 100 of them, and they were just around the corner from Coal Harbour. He said it was magnificent. He said it was amazing how many there were. So look forward to that if you happen to be out in the area. Again, his website is emeraldseaadventures.ca, I believe. So if you're looking for some good information, he's definitely the guy to talk to. I tell you what, he definitely seemed like a good guy and he knows what he's doing. So I gotta say, you know, like I always say at the end of my videos, there's an adventure out here for everybody. So don't feel like you don't belong. Don't feel like there's something that you can't do. You can come out here and have a great time no matter who you are. And I'll see you next time.